Soon, I will have my revenge.
Bonjour! My name is Abomination, and welcome back to the BHDL. This is week 7 against the Scorpy, as I like to call him. There is no Vaporeon, and there is no Diancie. Too bad, I like Diancie, but you know what? It's fine not being here. We have Terra, Electric, Iron Crown. I've never seen anything less surprising in my entire life. Rotom, Mo, I also expected. Gengar as the lead. There is no Cyclizar. Okay, I think I'm leading Vodkin then. Because I expect his lead to be Gengar or Urshifu. Entei is here. I expect it to be Choice Banded. He knows that the only way to handle Flame Orb Bodkin is to have Fantastic Priority, and he will have that in both Sucker Punch and in Extreme Speed, Choice Banded Entei. Now, Entei could give Insumaru a boost with Sacred Fire, so I kind of was like, if he's concerned about that, he won't do it. But he has Entei either way. This is going to be a dangerous first year. Hi, Carmen. Immediately leads with Iron Crown. Not what I expected. We don't see booster speed. Iron Crown. Why would he lead Iron Crown? He can't kill me. If he's Scarf. Why would he lead Iron Crown? I mean, Volt Switch I think I'm just gonna do, right? Why would he lead Iron Crown? If he's Scarf, I don't think he can kill me unless he's ultimate physical set with Supercell Slam. I have Volt Switch turned on. He tears Electric, that's fine. He's going to reduce the damage here. I don't expect this to be Assault Vest. Nothing. Actually, that might be. That did very little. That is a bulky boy, or that is Assault Vest. Definitely, that's got to be Assault Vest, man. That did nothing. That did like 10%. I fully expect Assault Vest, which means I expect to be attacked this turn. I'm pretty sure that's Assault Vest, or he's very specially defensive. If he's very specially defensive, he could be substitute. But if he's sub, it's fine. I'm gonna go Duco. I understand this is gonna look really weird, but I think he's Assault Vest, and okay, that's fine. He hits me both times before my button goes off, which is not nice, but it does nothing. Excuse me while I just take my leave. I'm very confident you're Assault Vest. Why do I care about you at all? Do massive damage with Flare Blitz, but Vincemaru is just the better play. Because it really, this is fine. Good job on him to, you know, do that. I double edge because he absolutely has switches to a headlong rush, but double edge is going to be safer. If he decides to focus blast me, I get big damage on this thing regardless. And yeah, this thing is definitely the scariest thing on his team in my opinion. I double edge. He gets the hell out of my sight, which is fantastic. You're not gonna like this, Rotom. Oh, it's Chillin' Berry. Okay. That's fine, though. I mean, item's gone. He was expecting maybe Facade, but good job, Scorpy. Fantastic item. Chillin' Berry means... I mean, he can't Will-O-Wisp. A Leaf Storm coming my way will be irritating. It's not that big of a deal for something like Floymore, but he could Volt Switch. Now, that is the one time he can do that. So we both pop our momentum items right away. Floymore could just kind of come in here. There's no Diancie, so Encore is not as big of a deal, and Crown is Assault Vest, so it's really not that big of a deal. Iron Crown's Assault Vest, so I feel like I can risk Floymore here with a little bit of trickery here. He might trick... No, he can't trick. He's got a Chillin' Berry. Had a Chillin' Berry. Floymore comes in. Reflect is fine. I could deny him a Light Screen by using Encore, or I could just fire off a Moonblast. And Moonblast will do massive damage to this Rotom. Screens is going to be annoying for sure. Screens are going to be annoying. But he still can't set up on me as long as I have Floymore. So I feel like I can grind them out. And I think I just want to hit this as hard as I can with a Moonblast, because he might fear the Encore. Okay, he switches. This could be straight into his mighty... Yes, this. Now, although you are Assault Vest, that still does decent damage. He's going to see him Life Orb. I am very offensive. But now he obviously has the advantage in that. I personally do not believe he clicks Tachyon Cutter here. Part of me wants to go back into Dooku, but Volt Switch is a thing. He has Reflect up, which is going to really help him against some, like Vincimaru, for example, but, I mean... Alright, so this thing with Reflect. I could hit him again, because I don't expect Tachyon Cutter. Do I? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good job, Floymore. Haha! I got you, Scorpion. That was my turn. Gotcha! Now, I could have went Vincimaru there, but you know what? Damage on that. His Shao Kahn, I think? Haha! You like that? Predicted! Now, show me what you got. What do we got? Total God! NJ's upset now. Didn't like that, did ya? You didn't like being completely denied? I could Stun Spore your ass. Tempting. Not gonna lie, tempting. Very tempting to Stun Spore this fool. Because he does kind of apply some good offensive pressure into my team. If he's banded and he clicks something like Crunch, I mean, it's gonna do massive damage to Dooku. What do I want Dooku for? Nothing. Dooku's kind of bad against his whole team because he's Terra Electric. So I kind of want to go into Dooku. Yeah, I'm going to keep Floymore around. She's doing fantastic. I don't want her to die like that, so I think I'll go Dooku. If he clicks Crunch, he clicks Crunch. Dooku's not that important in this game. He's kind of weak to his entire team. So I'll risk Dooku here. I don't think he's going to be... He can't set up. I think this thing might Calm Mind, get Calm Mind, but... Does he Crunch? No, he doubles. I think Dooku can take a hit from anything on his team, so... Not this. Cannot take a hit from this. From anything on his team, not this. This is what Chevalier is for, is the emergency swap. I just said that Dooku is not good. If he's banded, he's going to be able to deal with Flaymore at the health that I'm currently at. I do expect him to be banded, by the way. I fully expect this thing to be choice banded. If he is choice banded, Chevalier is meant to take 2 hits with the Citrus Berry. This is what Chevalier is for. So I think I will just go straight into Chevalier. I'll find out if this thing is banded. If he U-turns, I mean, good on him, but that was a good double. Good job, Scorpion. He got me back with a good play. So it might not have crunch. Or he just felt like this thing applies way more pressure. So bulk out, if I did go into Flaymore, it would have been better. But that's okay. Then that means I U-turn. Opposing team's Reflect wore off, which means it was Chillin' Berry, so he had a limited Reflect turn. So bulk up is fine because I just have Moonblast on this, right? And at the range I'm at, I'm pretty sure Sucker Punch does not kill me. Last time just one of these things tried to bulk up in my face, it didn't like it. So I think I U-turned on it. Because we... Oh, yeah. No, actually I cannot encore this. I gotta keep that in mind. I'm not gonna be an idiot and try to encore this thing. I could just try to hit this as well. But I know this thing is extremely bulky. Banded. Yeah, Sucker Punch can't kill me unless he's at +2. So I think he could go to +2 here, right? No, he just attacks. Alright, yeah, that's fine. That's not max. That's some bulk. That's got some bulk on him. That did good damage. He's got some bulk on him, but that's okay. I think I go straight to Flaymore then. Right? Yeah, because he can't kill me with Sucker Punch. I see it here. Adamant Banded hit does less than... Yeah, he can't kill me with Sucker Punch. So I just come in with you and Moonblast. Flaymore. Leftovers. Oh my goodness, Leftovers is fine as well. He's gonna have Sucker Punch, which is fantastic news for Vodkin. That's perfect. So I know he cannot kill me, so I'm going to Moonblast. Oh, yeah, I can't mess around with this thing. I gotta Moonblast. He could go Gengar or Entei, but I gotta Moonblast. I can't mess around. I can't mess around with Urshifu. I gotta Moonblast. It's an obvious play, but I don't feel like Shadow Balling the Gengar coming in. I could Shadow Ball the Gengar coming in, but if it's Entei, this damage is going to be kind of not that big of a deal anyway. It probably won't matter because I am confident that he's going to be a banded set. Got a little bit of damage on Entei, that's not so bad. Now, I could go back into Dooku. But if he goes back into... Actually, if he doubles back again into... I'm not going to go into... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go into Slowking, because I don't want to. I think this is where I can risk Flaymore here and click Stun Spore. Fantastic damage against his team, but I think I can risk her. Because if she dies here, that means I can go into Infernape. I'm going to risk her and click Stun Spore. We've got the Para on this. Oh! Full Para. I expect Flaymore to die there. Now I save her. Now I save her and go into Dooku. Good job, Flaymore. Wow! Excellent work. I'm so pleased with you. I'm very pleased with you. Very pleased with you. Now he could, like, you know, I don't know what he's gonna do. If he clicks Crunch, good job. Yeah, there it is. Okay. No, it's not even, unless he gets, okay, no Justice on the defense drop. But we see there that clearly that does not two-shot me, so I get to Chilly Reception. He's not banded. so he might be Boots, but I get the chilly reception with that play. I could Surf as well. I mean, it hits his team really hard, but it does not hit Rotom. So yeah, I think I'll just chilly reception. It's fine. Chilly reception, Duco. Perfect. He swaps. That was, yeah, Rotom. Perfect. Preparing to tell a chillingly bad joke. And I tell it. You suck, Rotom. That's not a joke. This is rude. I'm sorry. That's just rude. Across his team, his resistance to ice is gone. Terra Blast Ice is the freest thing I have ever seen. Vodkin comes in here and I click Terra Blast Ice. He also has to fear Weather Ball as well. I think I just kill this. There's no way this thing survives. I'm pretty sure this thing's just gonna die. Vodkin, use Terra Blast! Terrestrialize! That was a fantastic para. Stun Spore was absolutely beautiful. Ah! Vodkin, you're gonna kill something here. Even if Iron Crown comes in, with the Assault Vest, it does not take two of them. Because of that beautiful play I made earlier, staying in on it. With Flaymore, he could have wiped me out. But Tachyon Cutter, Steel is not a move you can spam, so I didn't expect him to use it. Steel is not a type you can spam. He saves Rotom. Something dies here. Who wants to die? Who wants to die? Entei wants to resist ice. That's fine. Do I eat at extreme speed? I don't think I want to eat in extreme speed, do I? This is an obvious Terra Blast. I could have maybe played it differently, but it doesn't matter. This is still going to hurt you, right? Something? Not much. Okay, I could have maybe played differently, but I don't know why I thought this thing was going to take away more from that. But I could just go back into Duco, but I'm a little bit injured here. I don't really want to take an extreme speed. Sentomano's pretty good here. I don't really want to take an extreme speed from this. I'd rather have this health. I know he's not banded. I know he's not banded. He's going to have extreme speed, but I know he's not banded. So why don't I just go into Duco? I mean, Crunch did just less than half to me. It would be really close if he kills me with it on the second hit. I mean, he might get paralyzed in the extreme speed. It shouldn't hurt that much, even if he clicks it. So I'm just going to Volt Switch. He doesn't even click it. Big damage to Entei. Good job, Vodkin. I mean, if he clicks Crunch, it's fine, right? Duco coming in, I mean, he's probably clicking Crunch. I can't imagine he's clicking the fire move, right? There's no way he's clicking the fire move here. Actually, I could go into Sentimano. It's either he clicks Crunch. He could click... He doesn't click Stomping Tantrum expecting this. But then I take damage from extreme speed on the turn after. I think Duco's a decent enough play. He might be fully paralyzed either way. But Crunch is so obvious here. I could go into Vincent Maru as well. If he uses Sacred Fire, I don't think... He could Reversal. Alright, I'm going to go into Duco. He could Reversal. He has to break through Para and also get the right choice here. Ah! Alright, fine. He gets it right. I think I go into Sentimano then, because he... I mean, that was a good play. Good choice. He broke through Para. It was so easy. I should have made a different play. It was so easy not to do that. I could have went into, like, Chevalier. And eaten the Crunch, got the berry, and then killed this with a Brave Bird in return. But it's okay. I'm not going to let Dooku die like a fool against it. He doesn't click fire move. My Corviknight was designed... Corviknight was designed that I outspeed him. I don't think he clicks fire move here. I'm gonna go Chevalier. I don't think he clicks... This might be really, really, really dumb. Alright, we're good. We eat the crunch. I get the berry. I outspeed this in Brave Bird, right? Yeah, I just Brave Bird. Yeah, I just Brave Bird. It's fine. I outspeed this because he's paralyzed. That's... Unless he's Scarf. Scarf. Alright, no, he's not Scarf. I get rid of, Entei. Good job, Chevalier. Now, I'm giving him big momentum here, kind of, because, I mean... He's got 2 electric types that get to come in. So it's a bit of a weird choice, but I wasn't going to let Dooku die like that. It was easy. I should have went Infernape, but I didn't. Now, Landorus hasn't come in yet, which is kind of weird. But I guess maybe it didn't have an opportunity. But there's no resistance to Terra Blast Ice, so Vatican's actually really strong here, especially now that that extreme speed is gone. His only priority is Sucker Punch on Urshifu, and I have a nasty little substitute for it with Vatican. Tremor! Why you? He wants to get rocks up. That's why. He wants his Stealth Rocks ASAP. He's letting me roost in his face. Well, I U-turn, right? I mean, he's gonna get his rocks up. That's what he wants. That's what he's doing. He's going into this so he can use Stealth Rock. So what is stopping me from just Brave Birding this? I mean, he's going into this so he can Stealth Rock, which means he's letting Vincent Maru get a free Swords Dance, which doesn't matter because Rotom's there. I'm not risking... I mean, I just... I think I Iron Head him then. He's gonna use Stealth Rock. There it is. I should have used Brave Bird because he's gonna have Taunt. It does nothing. He has no Rocky Helmet or any item at all. Now, if I see Taunt, I just U-turn in his face. Because he's gonna Taunt. Just let me double check. I'm pretty sure this fool gets Taunt. That was a misplay. I should have went hard. Jolteon. Yeah, he absolutely gets Taunt. Yeah, so going into this in the first place was a misplay. I U-turn, because he's going to taunt me. There it is. It's fine. I go into Vincent Maru then. Rock's going to be up. He's going to slow Vatican down. Who cares? I go into Vincent Maru and click Double Edge. Right? I mean, I just go into Vincent Maru and click Double Edge, right? Rotom is hurt. I could go into you. I mean, why am I scared of... Why am I scared? Stealth Rocks, go ahead. Do your pathetic 25% to me, and then I kill something. Right? I mean, that's just how this is. I haven't seen an item. Oh, I have not seen an item. I'm not going to do that, because he could just be Yachi Berry. Vincent Maru's fine, though. If he goes Gengar, it doesn't matter. Rotom takes a big shot from this. And then I go into, well, could be Flamor. Actually, yeah, he clearly doesn't have coverage. Because he's going to be a screen set. So I'm just going to Double Edge again. If he goes Gengar, it doesn't matter because I can just, unless he plays a switching game. Alright, going Gengar shouldn't matter. He might think I'm AV. Assault Vest, because I like to be Assault Vest on this. I think that's back to Rotom. You're not gonna like this time. Ugh! Decimated! I wasn't expecting that to kill. What happened? Vincemaru, what happened? Why did that just obliterate him? Holy... What the... Why? Jeez. Good job. Why did that obliterate him? Go Gengar. Please. You can kill me. Go Urshifu. Go into... Oh my goodness. I can't read that. Hi. Oh. Dirty bugger. I figured that might be the case for this thing. I figured it had a chance to be the case for this. He does not click a poison type move, I don't think. So I could go Flamewar, right? Hit this thing with Shadow Ball in return. If he gets the read, he gets the read. Which is too bad for me, but then, like, you know. I don't think Focus Blast won't kill me. Enemy Nasty Plots. Yeah, I'm gonna go hard Flamewar. He Nasty Plots, it's fine. I don't think he clicks the Poison type move here. Because if he clicks the Poison type move, I mean... I could easily just have Crunch too, by the way. I almost did for that exact set. I did think of that. He Encores! That's perfect. Wow. Perfect. Alright, I just Shadow Ball then, right? I'm just gonna Shadow Ball. I don't need to Encore him. I think I just Shadow Ball. Pop the balloon. Weaken this thing greatly. I also have Encore, but I think he might have switched because I've shown Stun Spore. So I'm just gonna Shadow Ball this Gengar. He switches, which is fine. Wow, what is this? Alright, back to you. I don't know if I don't think Shadow Ball plus... Oh, yes it does. Oh, crit! Good job, Flamewar. Jeez. I Moonblast. Moonblast! This thing has no priority. No, it does not. Flamewar's Moonblast should do beautiful damage and kill this. It does massive damage to, obviously, Urshifu does not want to take it. I do not regret. I absolutely do not regret putting Life Orb on Flamewar. That was a fantastic choice. I'm so happy I did that. He goes into Urshifu because he has to Sucker Punch me. And I can't hit him with a Prankster move. So I'm just going to let him kill me. That's what I'm going to do. This is the end of Flamewar. No matter what, she's going to go down right here. No matter what, she's going to go down right here. This has got to be Urshifu. They're similar names, so I get mixed up here. He's got a Sucker Punch, but I'm not gonna just play around. I'm just gonna go ahead and die. And then close combat with... Oh no, not close combat. Gengar's around. I think I Flare Blitz with Inferno when coming in. Yeah, so no matter what, I just go ahead and Moonblast. No matter what. I understand Sucker Punch is so easy here, and he's just gonna... Oh! He didn't... He didn't have it, or he didn't use it. Oh! Ho 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 ho. Oh my goodness. Okay. Beautiful work, Flamewar is here. It's mine. There's nothing that can stop me. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Show me who you got. Who you got? Gengar takes way too much damage. And, I think Jolteon might... There's no more priority for Vatican. Tremor! I'm just gonna hit you with the hardest hitting Moonblast you've ever seen. It's not at all the hardest hitting Moonblast you've ever seen, but it's gonna hurt. I just... Oh! No, 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 no. He could pull a double. Go in again. Oh, if I pop his balloon if he pulls that double. A Moonblast. I pop his balloon if he pulls that double. Go, by all means. Okay. Big damage. Special attack drops, doesn't matter. Foymore goes down to her own life orb. I wouldn't have it any other way. What do you got for me, Landers? U-turn, you're not going anywhere. You stay right here, Landorus, as I destroy you with a Terra Blast Ice, and then I Volt Switch on yeah. Vatican comes in here, I click Terra Blast Ice. Pointed stones dig into poor Vatican, because now he's Terra Ice. Doesn't matter. Even if you're Yachi Berry at this point. Terra Blast! There it is! Doesn't matter. Goodbye. Yeah, weaken the damage, I'm sure it did. I'm glad I thought of that halfway through the game. After he got Stealth Rocks up, that would have been very bad for Vatican. Gengar comes in. You can float in the air. You still you're floating in the air. Good job. I Volt Switch. If you click Nasty... Nope, Nasty Plot won't matter. I Volt Switch. There's nothing that you can do to deny me. Encore Nasty Plot might have been... That would have been cool. Doesn't matter. Volt Switch is here. There's nothing you can do. Oh no! Leave my sight. Air balloon popped. Good job, Vatican. Unless he clicks Focus Blast on the Switch, which he could. Vincimaru, I think, is going to take this. He has to hit 2 of them. Ah, he hits the first one. He has to hit a second one. Can you dodge this, Vincimaru? Use Headlong Rush. Can you dodge it? No. That's too bad. Goodbye, Vincimaru. I'm sorry. Did not dodge it. But it doesn't matter. Vatican comes back in. I click Volt Switch. Actually, no, I just click Terra Blast. Actually, yeah. I just clicked Terra Blast. If Volt Switch did that, Terra Blast does more. Terra Blast! Vatican! Take this home for me, please. Worst case scenario, this for some reason doesn't kill, and then I have to heal Dooku up later. Gengar goes down. Oh, yes. You defeated Scorpion. It says. Very good. Very, very good. I would not like to continue battling. Good job, guys. Let me talk about this team. Flame Orb Vatican. Jolteon, whose name is Vatican. Terra Ice, again. Everything on his team that resists electric is weak to ice. Literally everything on his team that resists electric is weak to ice. It's just that much of a flip. There is no neutral ground. There is no middle ground. It's either, yeah. Except for, I mean, if he Terra'd his ultimate Iron Crown, that's fine. We have Volt Switch to Terra Blast, Alluring Voice substitute. Alright, Volt Switch. I didn't bring Thunderbolt because his only electric weakness, actually, is Vaporeon. So I didn't need Thunderbolt, because Terra Blast Ice was going to be my Terra. I mean, I was going to Terra Jolteon, but I brought Infernape. I'll get to the Terra on Infernape. Alluring Voice was just for Urshifu, because there's neither of my attacks one-shot it. Alluring Voice, if it wants to set up on me, or substitute, if it not substitute. If it tries to set up on me, I can, or if it's banded, I can click substitute in front of it, Sucker Punch fails, Alluring Voice one-shots it on the next turn, if it comes down to that. If he switches with my substitute up, that's perfectly fine as well, because then I have a full sub. And yeah, but I honestly, he might just try to Sucker Punch me sub and take a hit that's not Alluring Voice, because why would I not have coverage, right? I mean, he might try to do that, but at the same time, if he switches, I have a sub up. It might seem weird, because I am not leftovers, I'm actually taking damage with the substitute. But it works, it blocks Sucker Punch, that's what it's for. Alluring Voice decimates Urshifu. Even if he's Roselli Berry, it did massive damage. It pretty much was a one-shot, unless he was very, very defensive. You have to be very bulky with an Assault Vest, I think, to survive it. Even then, I don't know if he survives that. Vincent Maru with the Chople Berry. Everything on this team, except for Rotom. Rotom scares me out. Gengar's coverage for this is fighting. Iron Crown's coverage for this is fighting. Unless it's Terra fighting, it's not going to be Terra fighting, because it has to be a Terra to hit Slowking. Cyclizar has Power Whip. I looked at the damage. Even if he's banded, it doesn't kill me. Who else? Someone else in fighting. There's more. Oh, obviously Urshifu comes in, clicks Fighting type move. I obliterate it with Play Rough if I hit. Diance's coverage for me is going to be Body Press, which is fighting. Chople Berry was going to activate in this game. The only way it wasn't is if I just kind of took a Wicked Blow too many times. But, you know, I have enough bulk there. That's enough HP in defense. That means if Entei is not banded, we take less than 50% from a Sacred Fire. And if he burns me, obviously I'm erasing something in return. I am Guts. I could have went Bulletproof to ignore Focus Blast just for that Gengar. I really wanted to go Bulletproof, because Bulletproof means you're immune to Focus Blast. I went Chople Berry because I felt like that was better, and then also I needed something to kind of handle that Sacred Fire a little bit better. I kind of thought Entei was going to come because he wanted Extreme Speed for Jolteon. That's what my thought process was, because he likes to have that priority for... I mean, everyone should have that priority for Jolteon. It's just... you can't outspeed it unless you're a Scarf Iron Bundle, or a Scarf Dragapult, or Zeraora, or something that's faster Jolteon, doesn't matter. Swords Dance was there just in case he wants to play mind games with the switching around with his Intimidate Landorus. If he comes in with Landorus and intimidates me, I mean, it doesn't hurt me in return, I can just Swords Dance. If he taunts me, that's fine. I totally predicted the taunt mid-game, fantastic. Play Rough is just for Urshifu, If it bulks up in my face, Play Rough has a high chance to one-shot it, even at +1 unless he's bulky. It's just for Urshifu. Everything else, even if it's super effective, unless it's ×4, super effective, Double Edge and Eldritch Rush does the same amount of damage to whatever I'm hitting. Double Edge decimated. That was a high roll or something on that Rotom, because that did way too much damage. I don't know why that killed, because it did like a quarter when I hit it the first time when he had the Chillin' Berry, and then I just obliterated it. So good job, Vince Maru. You erased it. I'm glad you did that. Otherwise, I would have to switch, or let you go down to a Leaf Storm, potentially, right? Or he gets a screen. Either way, you did beautifully. I'm happy you obliterated it. He didn't dodge a Focus Blast, who cares? He got kind of unlucky in this game, he did. Foymore was my MVP. That was absolutely fantastic. Life Orb. Enough speed to outspeed Gengar. We are Prankster, of course. For Cyclizar, really. Or just a Scarfer. Almost max special attack. We have 68 HP and a little bit of defense. That bulk allows me to live a double edge from a Life Orb Cyclizar. I was kind of concerned. If he was a Life Orb Cyclizar, he could have done some damage, because if he was mixed set with double edge and Thunderbolt, Could have did maybe some damage to Corviknight. Thunderbolt doesn't do too much damage to Corviknight or Slowking, but he could have maybe been offensive Cyclizar I was concerned about, so I just put enough bulk there just to, you know what? If you're offensive Cyclizar, I'll just take the Double Edge from you and Moonblast and kill you in return. If that is the case. I could obviously Stun Spore as well, but if I just felt like attacking, right? Shadow Ball was for Gengar, and before Iron Crown terrestrializes, if he's not Assault Vest, it does 50% to him. I kind of figured, I didn't realize he was going to lead with it, so I was actually expecting Iron Crown to come in on Waymore. Not expecting. I gave it a chance to come in if he predicted a Moonblast, but because if it comes in on a Moonblast, he eats it, and then he could Terra out of, you know, being prone to a Stun Spore. Just the fact that I had Encore, even though I didn't even reveal it, it was enough for him to switch around and stuff, which is nice. Stun Spore was also the threat there. That Stun Spore on Entei, and he got the full para. Big turn there. I don't know what move he went for. If he went for anything that wasn't Crunch, Waymore was going to die. Even if he did go for Crunch, that's damage that it would be not... It wouldn't be irrelevant, because that means my Life Orb turns are not there. But I'm glad to put Life Orb, because that means I do 50% to Rotom. I did expect Rotom to come to this game, because it handles Ursaluna pretty well. And Grass, and it kind of hits my team. Grass Electric, the pairing, those two together, hits my team pretty well. So I did actually expect Rotom to come to this game. And that is literally why I put Life Orb on there, because without Life Orb, even Max Special Attack does 49% to Max HP Rotom, and I was like, you know what, no, not gonna happen. So yeah, I put on the Life Orb, because I was thinking, like, I don't have that much bulk investment. I can avoid the Life Orb damage just by clicking Stun Spore or Encore. It's kind of felt like it was okay. The crit Shadow Ball on his Iron Crown was also pretty big. Waymore did absolutely fantastic in this game. I'm very happy with her performance. Chevalier with the Citrus Berry. We have max HP, 220 EVs in defense. With the Impish nature, that allows us to handle a non-banded Urshifu. Or if he's +1, I guess. As you saw, it did like 49% to me with his Wicked Blow. Close Combat would have done more, but it was fine. If he close combats, he could die to a favor in return. If he goes to -1, if he goes back down to neutral, it's not a big of a deal. The fact that he came in with Landorus, that was the biggest misplay I had in the game. He came into Landorus against Corviknight, and that is like, okay, he wants his rocks up. That's what that was. I should have went hard Jolteon on that play. Actually, no, he was Yachi Berry, so that would have been a mistake. So I guess Iron Heading was kind of fine, but I should have made a different play. It was so obvious that he wanted rocks up in that moment, because he wasn't going to set up on me. He wasn't about to set up on me with Landorus. You know, with a Terra Ice Jolteon in the back, it wasn't going to happen, even though he was Yachi Berry, but also a Whimsicott. He wasn't going to do it. That was such an easy Stealth Rock, that was such an obvious play, but I just clicked Iron Head. It was a middle ground play, but it was dumb. I should have not did that. I should have not done it. But yeah. And then our special defense there, I just put the rest special defense. No, I had a little bit of speed. No, I put enough speed. That's correct. I put enough speed to outspeed. I think Gengar at -2. Let's take a look. 175 speed Gengar is at -2. That's not correct, though. Maybe it was. Oh, that's correct. Yep. Gengar, if he wants to outspeed Infernape, would go down. Actually, this is a mistake then. If he wants to outspeed Infernape, speed creep Infernape, he has to be 174 speed. Huh. I am 174 speed. Why is that? Okay, so I guess the intention was that I was going to outspeed Gengar if he was paralyzed. That's what the intention was. It looks like it would have been a speed tie, so I don't know why. How could I have made that mistake? Especially against Scorpion. It seems weird. Okay, doesn't matter. And then I have 4 in attack, 4 EVs in attack, doesn't matter. Almost back, and then special defense. It's fine. Sentimano, fighting was pretty decent against him. I am a choice banded, Sentimano said, because if I can get rid of Landorus, close combat does massive damage, and then Gengar. Kinda, whatever. Mach Punch, choice banded Mach Punch is also really strong. I have enough speed to outspeed his Mienshao. I did not expect Mienshao to come to this game. Not at all. U-turn there is big. If I U-turn on Landorus, that means I go straight into Jolteon and click Terra Blast Ice. That was the intention, although he was Yachi Berry, so he would have caught me there. If I was that reckless. Or I could have went into Vincimaru as well. But in my thought process, when building, I was going to go straight into Jolteon. He clearly hard-read me to be Terra Ice, because, I mean, looking at his team, I mean, it took me 20 seconds to realize I'm going to be Terra Ice in this game. That was literally the first thing I put into the dock was Jolteon, Terra Ice. Like, that was the first thing I put into the dock. It was the easiest thing in the world. And he did fantastic. If I'm banded, Flare Blitz does about 50% to a bulky Landorus after Intimidate. I am Blaze instead of Iron Fist. I understand I have Mach Punch. But, with all the Flare Blitzing, and I expected him to get Rocks up and kind of keep them in this game, I was going to try to get rid of them, maybe. I had Defog, but I expected him to get Rocks up earlier. So I led Jolteon. Turn 1, if he killed Jolteon with the Yachi Berry, that would have been absolutely fantastic on his part. Iron Crown was not the lead I was expecting. Anyway, I am Blaze because I was expecting to be at less than 33% health at some point in the game with Sentimano if it was like not going according to plan. With all the recoil, the Landorus potentially being Rocky Helmet, and the rocks damage, I expected to be low health at some point. Also, I was almost recklessly coming into an Entei, which I should have. That was another misplay. Yeah, there's that. I was Terra Water. I was going to explain this. Terra Water, just if I hadn't Terra Jolteon yet, Terra Water just threatens Landorus. Just don't come in on me. I click Close Combat. I hit everything else on his team. That's not Gengar, but Gengar. I mean, if he gets it wrong, he dies instantly. So, I mean, there's that. Also, he was airborne, so it didn't. I don't think he would come in risk that, because even if I U-turn and pop it, so he could have, if he made a fantastic play coming in on this with Gengar, then sure, he can block the close combat. But I had to be banded. I was almost Scarf, but I switched it to Choice Banded because physically defensive Vaporeon walls me if I was Scarf. But no, I was banded. We just go banded. And then Mach Punch. It's fine. That means I can hit, like, Urshifu super effectively. Cyclizar gets completely obliterated. If I was Iron Fist, Choice Banded Cyclizar kind of just almost kills him in one shot. Eject Button Duko. Again, I love this item on you. Came in, took a pathetic Tachyon Cutter to the face, and eject button activated instantly. I could have honestly didn't even need the button, but it allowed me to come in right away with Vincimaru. Get a big shot off, forces Chillin' Berry to activate. We have enough special defense there that does 49% to us. If with a Terra Electric Volt Switch. Let me just double check that. Yeah, that's correct. If he's Terra Electric Volt Switch, is 49% to me. Maximum 49.2%. I fully expected Terra Electric. He could have been Grass to kind of help with Ursaluna, but if he's Grass, he has a hard time against Corviknight because, I mean, non-stab Volt Switch doesn't really hurt Corviknight too much. He could have been Grass. If he's Grass, he gets roasted by Flare Blast. Whatever. I fully expected Electric because it also means he's immune to Stun Spore. Actually, Grass types are also interesting. Right? Yeah, that's correct. So he could have went Grass. Doesn't matter. I expected Electric. Thunder Wave. If he's not Electric, I get to paralyze it. And Landorus is not coming in on Duko, so I should get a Thunder Wave off. Chilly Reception. I finally comfortably used Chilly Reception in this game. This was the last opponent I expected. Well, obviously I put it on here, so I did expect to use Chilly Reception, but I finally got it off, is the thing. I never use it properly. It's never worked. But I finally got it where he switched, where my opponent switched, and I got the Chilly Reception off. finally happened. I mean, not that he really had any other choice. What is he going to do? Just take a surf with Entei? So someone finally respected Slowking enough to swap out their guy in front of it. Everyone else just kind of attacked me. It kind of worked out for them, so which is pretty reckless. But I had Future Sight there as well. No offense to them. If Iron Crown has not terrestrialized, it resists Future Sight, the quad resists it. But if it does terrestrialize, the only thing that is immune to it, or resists it, is Urshifu. And Urshifu coming in like that, I could punish it as it comes in. So I felt like Future Sight was going to be pretty strong. Surf there hits his team pretty decently well. I kind of struggle against Rotom with the set, because, I mean, I can Chilly Reception on it, but I can't hit it with Ice Beam. I can't really punish it for coming in unless I just Chilly Reception, which I guess is fair. Or I just Future Sight. You know, it's fine. But eject button was absolutely beautiful. I absolutely loved it. Enough, and I just kind of put special attack was enough. Oh, I had enough special attack that if he was a just max HP, Iron Crown, Surf very likely broke a substitute. That's what that special attack was for a substitute Iron Crown. Surf should break it. That's why it wasn't Scald. Surf means I break on Iron Crown substitute if he's a substitute set with it. And then I just put the rest in defense, which was actually, coincidentally, just enough to handle a Crunch Entei. That was a coincidence. I didn't actually look at that calc. I expected him to be banded going in, so I was like, I'll have enough defense, and then if I'm forced to take banded, I knew I could take a banded Crunch from full with Dooku. I knew I could do that, so I did do the calc, but I didn't do it without banded. Entei likes to be choice banned. I expected it to be choice banned. I wonder what item it was then, because he wasn't Scarf. He wasn't Scarf because he was slower than Corviknight, so I don't know what item Entei was. But that is it. That is week 7, and finally my first win against Scorpion. Finally. Yeah. My first win against Scorpion, finally, once and for all. That is, we've played 4 games now. He took me out of playoffs twice, and finally I beat him, and it was a nice 4-0 victory as well. It was very nice. It came down. It was very nice. It was a good game. I feel like I played that very well for the most part, especially like there's a few turns. The 2 turns I was happy with. I predicted Iron Crown to not Tachyon Cutter Flaymore and disobliterate me, and I just hit it. And B, when I expected him, when I just predicted Taunt and U-turned. The second one's kind of doesn't mean as much because I looked silly just clicking Iron Head on Landorus to begin with. I could have just Braved Bird, but he was going to let me heal. He was going to let me Roost in front of his face, which is going to be pretty big. If I had Roost, I didn't have Roost. He wanted those rocks up. That was the only way he was going to stop Jolteon, but not quite enough. So thank you for watching, listening, everyone. I go up to lovely. That was week 7. I go up to 6-1. I'm pretty sure I'm locked in the playoffs with that. Because even if I go to down to 6-3, I'm pretty sure I'm in playoffs with that. And I think I might have just taken first place with that win. That was absolutely fantastic. So, hopefully, maybe he changed his mind on my power rankings when it comes to my team, because I think my team's it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, I have kind of iffy doubts on Kyurem, but overall, we'll see. But anyway, thank you for watching and listening. I'm pretty excited. I'll be back for week 8 against Twisted Games. I've never played him before. And he has a Palathin. Yeah, so yeah. Thank you, again. Smell you later.